welcome to Living with Lo. My name is Lauren, and today's video is basically going to be a week 12 to 14 recap. Now, I have recently been doing the week by week progressions, and I will continue to do so, but I have been MIA for about 2 weeks, and there is no specific reason. I just kind of wanted to take it easy in my last wing of the first trimester, and yeah, so getting right into the video, I'm just gonna go ahead and start talking about my week 12 pregnancy symptoms. Now, if you watched any of the previous videos in the past that I have put out there to you guys just to share my experience, you know I have been having a kind of rough bout with morning sickness. Now, I thought in the last maybe week or so prior to that I was fine, that it was starting to subside, but what I realized is whenever I wasn't snacking, or like if I didn't have time to grab something, put on my palate before breakfast even, I experienced the most morning sickness. So definitely try to snack appropriately on healthy snacks if you can, just to make sure that you have something on your stomach, because I'm telling you, if you're anything like me, you feel it instantaneously. Comment below if you've had the same situation where if you hadn't snacked enough before your meals, your small meals, you feel sick. Next is the growing uterus. Your uterus is still growing, and at this point when you go to your OB for your visits, they may be able to start feeling it in your lower abdomen. So that's super exciting. Some parents out there, some mommies out there aren't showing as much. I definitely want to talk to you guys about the feels, the emotions of being in week 12. I can honestly say I am super excited to be approaching the tail end of my first trimester. If you're unsure of when the trimester starts and begins, first trimester is in between week 1 and week 13. So starting week 14 and 15, that's when you've entered into the second phase of your pregnancy, which is the second trimester. In the final stretch of your first trimester, if you're not morning sickness free like me, then just know that you may just start to experience fewer early pregnancy symptoms, which is super great. Other symptoms that you may experience in the tail end of your 12-week mark may be increased discharge. I cannot stress that enough. Y'all know I definitely stocked up on the panty liners. It's definitely essential for me at this stage. I have noticed an increase in vaginal discharge, and just make sure that you're seeing clear discharge. Is nothing to be afraid of, nothing weird, totally normal. Keep your insides healthy and keep infection down. I definitely have been having a few headaches, nothing alarming, not on a migraine level, but it could be attributed to so many different things out there. Lack of sleep, it could be stress, it can definitely be just the blood flow and the increase or decrease in hormones. So definitely try and pay attention to what may trigger you if you are experiencing those headaches, so that they could also subside if at all. So going into week 13 was a doozy for me, y'all. Bubbles is the size of a lemon, and that means I am 38% of the way through my pregnancy. I am still pinching myself in disbelief, like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. I feel like I'm going through the motions, but it's like I'm going through the pregnancy so quick. So I'm definitely trying to enjoy it as much as I can. Tell me out there, please comment below if you're also experiencing the same sensation where you're still pinching yourself like, oh my gosh, am I pregnant? Like, this can't be real. I'm super excited. Definitely still there in the honeymoon phase. I went through the ringer with morning sickness during week 13. I noticed that I am still seeing the visible veins and the spider veins in my legs. I did notice, however, I have reached a point where I'm starting to get an increase of energy, which is super nice as it relates to, like the holidays that's going on right now. You got tons of things to do. I'm trying to, maintain our living space. I'm trying to keep Lola occupied. She is 5 years old, so you guys know that 5-year-olds have tons of energy. And I'm also trying to just make sure I am preparing for the baby. So I'm like going through closets, decluttering, getting rid of things that we don't necessarily need at this point in time, just to kind of maximize on our space. All right, so that was it for week 13. Getting right into week 14. This is the final week for this video that I'm going to be doing a recap over, the update over. At this stage, Bubbles is the size of a peach. Wow, that's crazy. I feel like the baby is growing so rapidly. Week 14, I definitely am feeling some type of sensation. I don't want to say it's a flutter, but I know for sure it's definitely not kicks or anything like that. Still kind of early for me, and I noticed with Lola, I was kind of in a later stage because you don't really know when your nerves all over the place. So it could have been like butterflies, but I'm definitely starting to feel little flutters here and there. It's definitely not super consistent, but I am feeling them. So that's super exciting. At this point in the pregnancy, baby has almost doubled in weight. I have definitely noticed an increase in appetite. Let me tell you, I have been having lots of mornings where I wake up before the sun is even up and I am like full on hungry. Like not even in snack mode. Anyone else out there experiencing that, please comment below. In week 14, if you've experienced a serious like appetite, like for food, not snacks. And don't get me wrong, snacks here and there I definitely do, but I've definitely noticed an increase in appetite. If you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and click the subscribe button. I will definitely be posting more consistently now that Thanksgiving is over. There was so many things that I was trying to prepare as it relates to like meals. We went all the way to Louisiana, go Saints, but I definitely want to get back sharing my experiences as it relates to my pregnancy journeys. If you have any questions or comments, definitely put them in the comments box below. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like for me, a thumbs up. And that was basically the recap for week 12 to 14. I will be putting out a week 15 video very soon, so definitely look forward to seeing that. I'm going to be doing a bump update for you guys, just showing you the progression of my belly, and I'm super excited to be sharing that with you. And based on how I look, I want y'all to comment below and let me know whether you think I'm carrying high or low, or whether you think I'm gonna be having a girl or a boy. I'm getting super close to finding out what I'm having, so I'm super excited about that, and I will be sharing with you guys the news as soon as I get it. So definitely look forward to seeing that. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks again for watching. Bye.